Okay, we got another one of these things. I know we've talked about it many times, but it's kind of all over the Asian internet right now. So get ready for another one.
Oh, this bitch!
I saw this one.
Sick.
We gotta watch. Yeah.
Hate her already.
Nah, I like her already. Give it to me, dude.
And I'm Asian. Here's why.
Okay, so I can't get it to play exactly the right spot, but she says, I've never dated an Asian guy before.
Because there's no sex appeal or something.
Well, that's what she'll say, yeah.
Up across Canada and the United States, all the Asian men I saw depicted in the media were definitely lacking in sex appeal. I think of Long Duck Dong from 16 Candles, who's just
How
this
old
like
is she?
goofy,
Fucking
silly
old,
character with, no
Those
sex
are some
appeal.
old references.
And then I think about various kung fu masters who are very strong and competent.
Who gets
but
horny
again,
for Pai
limited
Mei?
emotional range. And so it was definitely heavily influenced by what I saw from Hollywood. Another reason that I don't date Asian men is because I feel like I already have an Asian mom and I really don't want like another second Asian in-law to disappoint. I feel like the expectations are high, and I guess like with a different culture, it feels like there's more of a range of
I never
forgiveness
thought about that, but that's
because
kinda
you
fair.
are from like the other, so to speak. And so you're still learning about someone else's culture.
So she's not saying like Asian men are yucky or anything.
It's just the most stupidest, outdated take that you could possibly have in this day and age.
But also, it's like, why did you make this content?
She looks young enough to not be stupid about K-pop and all the Asian like shit we watched, like Fast and Furious, all that stuff. Right?
There's a lot of hot ass boys out there that are Asian for sure.
That's why I'm like, those references that she's making, those are like Asians that are Gen X.
She's never seen Anthony Lee.
Well, she's never seen Anthony Lee for sure. But for me, I'm like, okay, if you put out a thesis, right? It's like going like, I hate dogs. I'm like, okay, I would like to hear maybe new information you're going to add. But then she goes, so citing this paper from 1974, I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you writing an old paper?
Yeah, or at least people in your life, not fucking 16 Candles or something like that.
That's crazy.
Pretty weird. Anthony, you said that she made a good point. Well, what did you mean by that?
I mean, I said she's not wrong in the idea that like I don't think about being like, if I'm gonna date another person and then their parents will become my in-laws, and if I have a problem with my own parentage and then I see a mirrored or a reflection of that, I can understand how that might be problematic. Walking into another Asian in-law situation, I can see how that's gonna be like, well, shit, here comes that can of worms. Versus maybe like she was basically citing, let's say I got married to like a white family or whatever, and because it's a little bit more like, oh, we're respectful to each other's like differences, then you get more leeway. That's all.
I see
So
that.
you're saying whites are better
They smell funny.
in a roundabout way?
White people smell funny.
Well, I heard that earlier, but I'm talking about.
It is weird though.
Nah, I
how,
won't say
like,
I'm not
it
running from
seems
there.
It seems like Asians are the only ones that point out like, well, I don't want to marry my own brother. Like, I don't really hear that from other, like, everyone's dating their own kind, but they never say, I'm incestual. Like,
Ryan
that's the
dated his
weird
cousin,
shit.
I think, though. So I mean,
Well, that's true.
Yeah, I dated my cousin and it didn't feel like it.
But yeah, it just feels weird because you don't see like a black chick going, oh, I don't date black dudes.
It's like my brother,
I mean, you do see a lot of black guys say they don't date black girls.
but not the other way around, right? That's a stereotype where it's like black women are like Asian guys in this case.
I still think it's about how hard you're looking, because I think we're not going to be in conversations where Indian people are saying that. We're just not going to be there.
how do you guys feel about what she was saying about like representation and depiction, so that over time somebody might not feel like this is a sexualized?
I think you have to really work hard not to see any Asians in movies. Like I grew up watching like Jackie Chan movies, all in fucking.
But I
that's
think
what
she's
she's- that's
talking
what
about
she's
the sex
referencing.
appeal, the lack of romance characters,
Like,
right?
so I get
like,
it.
they're not-
Jackie Chan's like
Yeah.
comedy. He's goofing around. He's
Yeah.
like falling in funny places. It's not necessarily like fucking Sean Connery and James.
I guess because I'm not a chick, I don't know what that's like. Because I just thought Jackie Chan was fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not a chick. I'm not like trying to fuck or nothing.
Were you trying to fuck Jackie Chan though? The way you're trying to fuck.
I'm with Steve because since I'm not a chick, if I were to pretend to be a chick, I'd be like, I would fucking rub my clit to Wolverine every fucking day.
Exactly.
But I also think chicks never do that.
But I don't need movies to tell me someone's beautiful. Like if you've never seen like Polynesians on film, right? But you've seen them in real life, you're like, there's some hot ass fucking Islander girls, right? There's like so many women that aren't represented on film, but they're fucking gorgeous, and you don't need like media to tell you that. So I think that argument's so stupid.
Yeah, I think it's so old.
See a hot Indian, so I don't think they're hot, and it's like, well,
It just feels weird that it feels weird that someone Asian took the stereotypical ignorant white 1990s opinion and is using it now as like why would you bring up these super? No one knows who Long Duk Dong even is now.
And she also reinforces, you know how there is that like self-hating Asian chick stereotype? She's like reinforcing that stereotype too.
Exactly. And also it's like, and a lot of people, I'm just not just me pointing it out. You can go ahead and call me chopped, but I don't think it matters if you look like that, who you're dating. No one gives a fuck, dude. Like I can't not say this.
that comment says the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Ryan's not running for mayor at all.
He's not running for mayor.
He is not running for mayor.
Oh, fuck politics. I'm like,
Vote for him.
if you have like a really like Disha Patani saying why she doesn't date Indians, that's news. Cause I'm like, why?
And it's valuable.
Yeah, like why this person everyone wants? Why is nobody like?
Because all Asian dudes are like, I don't want her anyways.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm like, you're not even in the pool of like. It's like when ugly people come to your school to talk about sexual abstinence.
I have to say,
You don't have the problems that pretty people do.
I didn't find her attractive until she opened her mouth and said a bunch of racist stuff.
Then you got horny. You're like, my type of girl.
Then I kind of liked her.
I think that has to be said because that's every Asian's pointing that out. They're like, dude, that's not even who you want to hear that from.
Oh, that was my question. Like, what's like the majority of like the comment pools? Like,
The consensus.
Oh, it's going to be just roasting her.
The majority is she doesn't speak for Asians. That's the majority thing. They're like, because they're like,
that's fair.
that's who we want. That person's fucking invisible at UC Irvine.
It's impressive to see a chick who has more forehead than I do.
Like, come on, man. Don't make me the only person not in politics.
Hey, whoa! I just stepped out of politics just now.
It's a very funny frame that you paused on her though. That
Bro, pick a fucking.
Oh, the whole video's like
Whoa,
that.
dude, this is getting mean spirited.
And I
There. That's what you want?
Personality, like
want that shit?
whack personality too.
That's what you want, dude?
Yeah.
You know what she reminds me of?
really good example.
She's like cringe. If cringe was embodiment of a person, that's her.
You know, like those old black and white pictures of like feudal Korea, and like you see like the peasants and stuff.
Okay, how about this? For the sake of conversation, what would be the number one reason why you wouldn't date your race?
Okay, for me is just I don't even know that I wouldn't. I just know that my experience from having dated my own race out of literally just my isolated track record, it didn't go as well. And that's not based on the race.
Because they were your cousin.
Because they were my blood cousin. No, you fucker. No, it didn't. It's not me saying like I'll never date Filipinos now. It's just that if you asked me, because I have, it didn't go as
It's on your personal experience. It has nothing to do with like an overall racial thing.
to be fair, it's probably my fucking fault anyway.
I actually think it's a legitimate not excuse, but a reason where like if you associated abuse with your race. Like
Abuse. Oh shit, yeah, it's
like,
bigger. Yeah.
I don't want to fucking like it just reminds me too much of like all the shit, and I want to be in a completely different world. I want to escape from this world, and I want to be like, I don't know, like I find comfort with the black community or the white, whatever, right? So I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Another one is like I would kind of see if you had the trauma linked to that gender too, or like whatever, and then you become like
Like if you kept getting beat by Korean boyfriends like that.
something like that. That would make sense to me.
But at least that's still big.
I find it hard to fetishize white women the way that I do Asian women.
You know what? That's a fair statement.
They don't turn you on.
No, the fetishization is big for me.
Okay, how about this?
Because he's watched so much Asian porn, by this time he can't get off.
This might not come out the right way, but just for the sake, again, you three dudes,
Yeah.
No mayors.
No.
you three dudes have married non-Asian people specifically.
There's four.
I'm speaking about because it's an Asian topic specifically about
'cause
like
he's
an
got a
Asian.
half Asian?
Yeah, because he's
Thank you. She looks mostly Mexican, I will say. Thank you.
So hypothetically, I have no idea if we can do this, but hypothetically, let's say Hannah was exactly Hannah, the personality, the way she talks, whatever, where she's from, but she's just Asian. Which one are you more attracted to sex appeal wise?
I don't know. I find Asian girls. I dated mostly Asian girls. They're hot.
Okay. But you know what I'm saying?
No, I know what you're saying, and I think it's really just coincidental.
Who's got the nicer ass? Who's got the bigger tits?
To me, it's just who's hotter.
Coincidentally where we ended up. Like, I don't think it's...
It's just who's hotter. That's what I think.
So that's what she's saying. She's just saying that Asians in general don't have sex appeal. It's not about like they're worse people.
But she's the fucking example of that. That's where I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, where's your sex appeal? Why are you acting like people need to... You think people need to serve your fucking taste? You're giving nothing.
That's like a neckbeard being like, she ain't got no ass. It's like, what?
I'm like, look at the strides that we're trying to make in our generation as Asian entertainers, and we're trying to get out there and do stuff and create appeal of different sorts. But she's just sitting back talking about it looking busted. I'm like, dude, that's not fucking fair. You got to get out and do some work.
Yeah, it's like a homeless guy going to fucking LV, and I'm like, I'm not into LV. I'm like, LV's not into you, dude. What the fuck?
You're not the demo. Like, fuck, dude.
So you think if she looked like Michelle Yeoh, like 1997, it would be, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow Never Dies.
I think people will be hurt.
You think people would be hurt, right?
We'd be hurt.
I think you should have been offered a good amount of the thing you say you don't want in order for that to count.
Yeah.
What if she is in like a really small pond though?
But then I get that I do understand that she's trying to say that it's the media that caused this opinion of hers to take shit.
That's like blaming video games. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Says more about how stupid she is.
That's your brain though? Your brain is just like, oh, long duck dong from the fucking 80s caused me to think men have no sex.
I shut up at school because I watched I played Doom.
Because on the other side of the coin, you have all these white chicks that watch fucking Bruce Lee movies. Like, I can't wait to suck a Chinese dick because of Bruce Lee. Like, you could have fucking watched.
We all knew about those chicks.
Bruce Lee was more popular than long duck dong. How are you focusing on that?
Obscure character.
Well, maybe he doesn't have sex appeal, but I mean, Linda Lee felt that it was suck worthy.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee was jacked.
Yeah, he was great. But also, like, I mean, I guess that maybe in this case, it's like she doesn't see an example of the white approval of these characters. You know what I mean? Because that's a lot of the internal feelings about that is like, oh, you know, with those funny Asian characters on those things, the white people think they're dorks, so I think they're dorks.
Right. She's reinforcing
Exactly. It's like, instead of just looking at it, I guess, like objectively, well, that's just another guy with a role and a chance, and that's Hollywood's climate at the time, was they weren't giving shots to leading men in that way. That's the end of that. You don't have to be like, now I think Asians are gay.
Yeah, or just go, what do you like?
There was I could kind of relate though, like if someone grew up, like let's say all white or Mexican or whatever in that neighborhood, because that was kind of like me until high school. I didn't find Asian girls attractive because Mexican girls, black girls, they all develop quicker, and then they dress like hella hot and shit. And then Asian girls, they kind of like late bloomers, you know, like their parents still,
or they're more conservative with how they are.
They probably had all their parents in their lives, so they had to be more conservative.
Until I moved to Monterey Park. And when I moved to Monterey Park, you got these ABGs that are dressing just like Mexican girls, and they look fucking good with makeup and everything. And I was like, I think I'm hard for Asians now.
I didn't even know about ABGs until my 20s.
Sad to be you.
That's how we all saw it. I think, like, even in the late 90s, we looked at the Asian girls in our scene, in our community, like, that's a unsung hero, like an unknown treasure. Because in
all the importuner girls,
because mainstream entertainment didn't know they existed until maybe Rush Hour 2.
And then we used to draw them like little stickers, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But then I was like, dude, these are the finest women on the planet, and then they're all for us. Like, how lucky is that?
But also, like, on the flip side too, they talk about how it's so contrasting where the dudes are desexualized and the women are oversexualized. So they talk about that too in the Asian woke world. So then they're like, yeah, Asian girls are like the most highly sought after. Like, you know, they're the number one searched in porn, all that shit.
They own the best in pornos.
The Japanese ones, not the Japanese ones. They just cry.
I like that.
I don't like the crying one.
max volume.
And I know there's examples all over media of like unsexualized, neutered Asian characters, but it's like you're choosing to see that
At this age?
Do you know what I mean? Like you're selectively going, that's why, and you're not just saying like, oh, maybe something's wrong with how I'm seeing.
Name our current sexiest celebrity, Asian celebrity. Go.
Lucy Liu to me always.
Men. Men.
Yeah, I only have old references like that Daniel Henning guy.
Like Long Duck Dong.
Charles Melton.
Who the fuck?
See, you guys got no pride.
I think Lucy Liu doesn't fucking age.
No, most of the don't ask us that because most of them are gonna be half white.
They are the half white ones are fine though.